Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Depends on where you are. Hope everybody had a good day. I had an excellent day. Had a good show earlier this morning. Had Ricky Drama come on. He swung by and telling us what's going on in his neighborhood. Made a little bit of money, and yeah, I had a very good show. Hope everybody's having a good day. Had a had a brewski earlier. Only one. Only one. So now I'm just having a little bit of something. But yeah, old the old guy. He's all angry about what's going on. He don't get no recognition. Nobody likes him. Bama's taller than me. I don't know why. Oh, pretty funny. Don C came by earlier. He had a left a message. Is it still there? Nope. It went. But give a shout out to Big E and Don C and Ricky Drama. The usual guys. Pennsylvania Trucker, Captain Billy Jack. Thank you guys for coming out and hanging out with us. Uh, had some pretty heavy weather earlier. It's slowly clearing up. Let me see if that helps. Yep. Let me see one more time. Yeah, got 13 people watching. Thank you guys for coming out. Thanks for hanging out with us. Real Deal Jay, how you doing, my friend?
What's going on, Big Kev?
Hey, buddy, how you doing? What is going on down under?
Not much. Been working, mate.
Go.
Been working. Fucking doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
There you go, buddy.
So where are you now?
I am in my hotel room.
Yeah, I know you're in your hotel room, but where are you? Are you in Bangkok? Are you in fucking Chiang Mai? Are you in
Well, no,
Taiwan?
I'll be going. I'll be going to Chiang Mai. Hopefully by the end of this week. Today's what, Wednesday? Yeah, today's
You know,
Wednesday.
I had a bit of a look on the map there. It's a fair journey to get up there, isn't it?
Well, if you fly, it's like 30 minutes up, 30 minutes down. But if you're driving, boy, it's like over 400 miles. And if you're driving, it could be like all day. But if you're on a
But
bus,
Chiang Mai has its
you're
own
looking at
airport,
maybe
doesn't
10 to
it?
12
So Chiang Mai has its own airport.
Yeah, it does. Well, there's 1 million people there.
Ah, interesting.
So it's a big place.
I'd fly. Fuck driving. It's a long way, man.
Yeah. I already did that. Already took the bus, and just for giggles, and man, that was just horrible. It was horrible on my lower back. It was horrible that you couldn't get up and move around. At least on a
Yeah.
plane, you can get up and go use the restroom. But here
Yeah, but on
on
the
the bus,
plane, it's
boy,
half an hour. You know, you can sit on your chair and fucking just sit there and look out the window, and then you're landing. You know what I mean?
more or less, yeah.
Yeah, I don't like long trips
But
like that.
but again, you live and learn. You find out what is working, what's not working.
Yeah, well, if you can fly and get there quicker, mate, I'd do that. I wouldn't be fucking jumping on fucking buses and shit like that. It's just a pain in the ass, man, when it comes to traveling.
Yeah,
You want to get there the quickest way as possible, even if it costs you a little bit more. Who gives a fuck? You know? I don't care if
yeah,
they say, well, it's only
you're
20 bucks to
right.
get up there on the bus, but it's 50 bucks to jump on the plane. Well, give me the 50 bucks and jump on the plane half an hour. You know, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I want to get there the quickest route as possible. I think that's the way to go, really. As quick as you fucking can. Are you there? Or have I lost you? I can't hear you, Kev. I think I might have lost you. Maybe I'll have to come back in, I think, Kevin, because I can't. Can you hear me, Kev? If you can hear me, mate, I'll jump out and I'll try and come back in, I think, because for some reason I can't hear you.
Yeah. Hey, Graham, how you doing? Welcome back to the bullpen. There we go. Yep. Thank you guys for coming out. Real deal Jay just stepped off. He'll come right back in. There we go. There you are.
Can you hear me?
Hey, buddy.
I'm back. Hey, Graham's in here.
Yep. I can hear you good now.
Graham, click on the link. Come up here, mate. We haven't had a chat in a while. Come on, Graham.
Let
Come
me.
up on here,
Yeah,
mate.
the link is out there. Anybody want to come in? Come on up, hang out with us. Tell us what's going on.
Get big Graham up here.
Like to have old Frank come up and tell us how wonderful he is. Him and his man friend.
That's impossible. He might come up and tell us how wonderful he is. He's
Well,
always
sometimes
wonderful.
he feels spicy but
You gotta ask yourself though, Kev, when was the last time he come on your show?
it's been a while, like a couple of months. But he
No,
hopped
like
up.
actually on your show, talking on your show.
Yeah,
It's a very,
since
very long
I've
time.
been here, I believe.
No, I
Yeah.
think I don't think he's. I think it's been quite a while.
Oh,
When
really?
you think about it, yeah, I don't think he's been up in your show for a very long time.
Oh, we got Gypsy here. Gypsy, is
Maybe,
part of your fan
maybe,
club.
maybe, probably 2 years, maybe. He hasn't been on the
No,
show.
maybe when I was still in Kentucky, he might have popped up.
Well, you've
Because
been there
I've
now.
been here almost 1 year now.
Yeah, but he hasn't come on your show within that year. He's never come on your show
Okay,
at all,
there we go.
really.
Maybe he's just shy. Well, maybe he's afraid that everybody's gonna badger him. Gypsy's saying, "I'm so happy." Gypsy, come on up.
He might
Tell
be, he might,
tell
he
everybody
might be
hello.
afraid of himself, really, at the end of the day. I don't know if he's afraid of fucking jumping up. He might be just afraid of himself. You know,
Well,
some people are.
he goes, "Who is this mystery person?" It's a real deal. Jay is with us. There.
Oh my God, it's a mystery.
RJ, who's RJ?
Hey, Kevin, it's me.
Hey,
Hey, man, what's up?
not much,
You,
bud. Just I am in Thailand.
I remember you. You were hanging out with Ren and Shixie and all those people. Remember?
Well, yeah, well, they used to come on my show quite a bit. That was quite nice, but I haven't heard from them for quite a while.
Yeah, yep. There we go. You see my camera?
No, no,
Oh, sorry about that. I might need to turn the
that's all
light
right.
on.
There you go.
Anyway, so you're in Thailand now.
Yeah, I've been here for almost a year now. I spent 3 months in Vietnam, and then
Uh,
last month I came back.
ah. So which do you think is better for expats, the Philippines or Thailand?
Well, if you don't, if you want to hang out with people that can halfway speak English, Philippines is good.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, um, in the Philippines, they always having that we are out of stock. We're having a brown out.
Mm-hmm.
The infrastructure isn't that great. But in Thailand, boy, it's very good here. If you had to have a medical, the top notch hospitals everywhere. Uh,
Right.
the airport is very good. Bangkok is wonderful.
Right.
It just
Yeah.
depends on what you are looking for.
Right. Well, I actually follow a channel you probably have heard of her, Earn Lucky Girl, and she's Thai, and she tells foreigners like what to look for in Thailand and stuff like that. She's really good. I like her. She's a really good creator.
Oh, cool. We
Yeah.
have Sentai 7 right here. Just popped up
Ren,
on
how
the
you
channel.
doing, man? I haven't heard from you in a minute, brother.
But it could be a copycat channel. You don't know until he comes up.
Yeah, I know.
Anybody want to come up? You are definitely always welcome. Let me put the link up.
Yeah, just be careful because you could get trolls.
Oh well, that's what mostly we have. But I have good trolls.
Yeah.
That one guy, what's his name? Frankie boy. He's the king of trolls.
Oh, Frank, yeah, Frank. You
Yeah.
know what? I haven't heard from Frank in a long time.
Oh well, he's around. He has a show like 4 times a day, talking how wonderful he is. That he put Barry off the streets and nobody cares, and he's kind of bitter.
I heard that. I've been hearing rumors about Barry Jordan. I don't know what to believe about that.
What's the rumor?
One said that he died, and another said that he's in jail, and I don't know what to believe.
He is in
It's all.
jail.
Oh, he is in
He
jail.
is
So
in
that's
jail.
oh,
Yeah.
that ain't good. That is not good.
Well, but see, the bad part is he's been in jail for the last 2 years. In the Philippines.
Yeah. Well, they don't have the Philippines doesn't have the speedy trial clause like we do here in the States, apparently.
Not as fast, but it moves
Yeah.
it moves along. Like I said, he's been in jail for 2 years, like in a detention center,
Right.
and the old man put him there. Old Frankie boy. He's saying he's the one that put him in, but no.
Well, Bama had to do
is the one
something
that
to
put him out.
disobey immigration. I mean, they don't just pick people up and put them in.
But his mouth put him in. His mouth put him in jail.
Well,
Bama couldn't keep
that's
his
even
mouth
worse. Yeah, that's even worse.
Yeah.
Yep. That is even worse. Because they do have
Are you planning on making
anti-defamation.
a trip to the Philippines?
Huh?
Are you planning on making a trip to the Philippines or Thailand? Because you asked which one is better.
Well, I like to learn. Yeah, I like
There you go.
to learn about different nations and stuff and what you guys think, and
Sure.
you know, because I actually have a story about Thailand. We actually had, when I was in high school back in the 90s, late 90s, 98, 99, we had in fact, it was my senior year, we had a girl in my graduating class, and she was an exchange student, and she was from Thailand.
Nice.
So, and her name was Pui. Pui.
Yeah.
Pui. It was
That's like a
Pui.
common name.
It was Pui, but she pronounced it Poi. And she was very, very intelligent. She was very smart. Like, if somebody was having trouble with mathematics, she would walk over to their desk and help them out. And they'd be like, well, dang, how do you? She's like, well, I already learned this in Thailand. Like, she was very, very smart. In fact, I follow
Well, they
her on
do have a
Facebook.
good educational system here.
They do. They do. And she went to a university out in Colorado, and she went back to Thailand is now working for a U.S. company over there.
Yeah.
She's doing really well, and she's married and got a kid.
There you go.
Not to a foreigner, but to a Thai gentleman. But
Sure.
yeah, she's married and
Well,
has a kid.
they prefer their own kind over a foreigner. That goes for Filipino, Vietnam, Cambodian. A lot of them, because they speak the same language.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, and then you got those. NC2, the thing that really gets me is some of these foreigners that go over to these countries and they act like they just act in such a negative way, like that fella that got arrested in the Philippines not too long ago. He was making Vitali
Yeah,
is his name.
I heard of him.
And and the reason why I know about it is because people have been talking about it. The Filipina P was talking about it on her channel, and
Big
shed some.
hilarious woman.
No, that's not true. Come
on now.
Nope.
I heard it from him a long time ago. That's not
true. That's not true.
Kind of relationship.
That's not true. That's not true. I don't believe anything he says.
So you know who I'm talking about, right?
Yep. I know exactly who you're talking
All
about.
right.
I know exactly who you're talking about. And I also know Mike's Philippine Journey. He was
Okay.
another guy that was on YouTube for a while. I know Andy Omar. I
Yeah.
know, yeah, Andy. Yeah, you know Andy Omar.
Oh yeah. I known him for years.
I
I
know.
know him through YouTube, but not personally.
Right, right. I know Tim K and Chrissy K.
I seen his videos a few times, but I
Yeah,
wasn't interested in
yeah.
pursuing.
I know. I know a lot of people in the Philippine vlogging community.
Hmm.
I know a lot of people in the Filipino
Yeah, a lot
vlogging.
of them are good. And then some of them, they like ambulance chasers, kind of
Uh
like
huh.
the old Frankie boy.
Oh yeah, yeah. He. I remember when I first got into the Filipino vlogging community because I was talking to a Filipina years ago, and I remember Ren telling me,
Hmm.
RJ, you don't want to mess with Frank. And then um
Well,
and then I heard about this other guy, Alo Dewinter. And I'm like, I want to meet Alo Dewinter. And
oh yeah,
Ren,
Alo is famous.
Ren was like, oh, I don't know
Everybody
about
knows.
that. And Alo actually was doing a show, and I went on his panel, and we just hit it off like right away. And Ren's like, dang, RJ, how did you manage to do that? And we've been friends ever since. Me and Alo DeWinter been friends ever since.
Cool.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, some people like him, some people don't like him. Um, um, he is a different kind of person for sure.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I think him and Frank are good friends.
I know him, Popeye one.
Yeah. Popeye
Yeah,
Dove in Florida.
oh yeah, Popeye is really good. He's
Captain Billy Jack just popped up. He's in the audience.
Captain Billy Jack. I don't know him.
Wow.
He
He
must
he
be.
he is he's a YouTuber. He also goes back and forth. He just went to the Philippines and now he's here and now he's gonna go back to the Philippines.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Okay. Well, let me tell
Yeah,
you,
it's his
I
time.
had a really interesting couple of months. Well, last month on the 24th, I was invited by the COO of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to their draft party at Raymond James Stadium. And I got to
Okay.
meet some professional football players, and it was a fun time
Mhm.
because I'm involved in Special
Sounds like it.
Olympics. Yeah, I'm involved in Special Olympics Florida, and the Buccaneers are one of our donors basically. And
Sure.
he heard me sing. The COO of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers heard me sing the national anthem at one of the ceremonies for Special Olympics Florida. And he comes out on the field and he says, "Hey, RJ, why don't you come sing for us at our training camp?"
Sure.
And so last year, I went and sang the national anthem at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers training camp. And the COO and have been friends ever since. As a matter of
Yeah,
fact,
my Wi-Fi is good right now, Captain Billy Jack. So it could be on your side.
yeah, yeah, I can hear him clearly. Might be because I think the Wi-Fi in the Philippines is. I mean, it depends on what Wi-Fi you have, but
Mhm.
I know that like when I've talked to some people on YouTube or when I hear people's live stream, especially Filipinos, Philippine live streams, sometimes the Wi-Fi will cut out.
Yeah,
I mean,
it
it
will
just
buffer.
depends. Yeah, it'll buffer, and it's not their fault. It's just the way things are over there. You know,
Yeah, also
the
depends on the weather. Because I'm in Thailand and we're
yeah,
having
yeah.
storms, bad weather,
Oh
thunder
yeah,
and
yeah.
lightning.
My friend,
So it's
my
putting
friend
out
Ern.
atmosphere problems.
Yeah, my friend Ern, that I was telling you about. That's Thai. She was doing a live stream the other night, and it was raining, and her um live stream kept going in and out, 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 and she had to keep saying, "Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?" And it's like,
Yeah.
wow, because I mean, I could tell it was raining pretty hard because she's in Bangkok, so. But yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. You know, old Frank likes it in and out.
mm.
He's one of those
Is
kind
he
of
still
people.
with Gilda?
Yeah, the prancing pony. Yeah. But
Yeah,
somebody said he's gonna be deported.
I never met Gilda, but I did meet Frank. I never met Gilda, but I did meet Frank. But I know.
Well, she's a nice person. Nothing to look
Mm-hmm,
at, but
mm-hmm.
she's a nice person though. But you know,
Yeah.
she's just waiting for Frank to get deported, and then she'll move her basketball team into the stadium that they call house. Yeah, pretty grim over there.
Dang, that's pretty
I,
harsh.
oh, I know that. Well, she has 8 kids, and she's married to another man.
Oh, now that ain't good. That is not
Yeah,
good. Mm.
that's against Filipino law.
You got to keep all your eggs in one basket. You can't be putting them in different baskets. That's not good.
Well, he likes to try to put it in the basket, but she's kind of I don't know if he's getting any because I think he's just chasing his tail.
Well, I guess, to each his own. That's not something I would do because I believe in
Well,
obeying the
not
law,
many
but
normal people would do that.
yeah, I believe in obeying the law, and if it's against Filipino law, I would rather obey. See, that's the thing. If I ever did have a chance to travel to the Philippines, I would be researching the laws, I would be researching the
Oh yeah,
customs. And I mean,
yeah. Because every place is different.
I do have Filipinos that go to my church, okay, and they tell me
Oh, that's
about the
good.
Philippines. Yeah, they tell me about the Philippines all the time. But it's
Yeah,
like, I mean, anywhere. I mean, I have a dream of going to Rome, going to Italy, and if I'm
there
gonna
you
go to
go, buddy.
Italy,
Go see the Pope.
if I'm gonna go to if I'm gonna go to Rome, Italy, I have to learn a little bit of Italian. I have to learn a little bit of their laws and their customs. And yeah, you mentioned the Pope.
How do you
The
eat
Pope
pizza
that we have
correctly?
now is American, coincidentally.
Yeah, from Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago.
But old Frank, he's not a religious person because he doesn't understand why things are not going his way, so he's blaming Jesus for all of his bad doings and everything.
I heard
Yeah,
my
he's not a big
mama
Christian.
cry. I heard her pray the night Chicago died.
There you go, buddy.
That was a dang good song back in the day.
Now during the day.
Yeah, that was a good song. That was back in the 70s. Paper Lace.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh, is that the name of it?
No, that's the name of the group that did it. The day Chicago died. Yeah.
Yep.
And I was born in 79, so I've been listening to a lot of 70s music. because I was raised in the 80s, but I've been listening to a lot of 70s music. So, Joe Hamilton, Joe Franken Reynolds, Elvis.
Elvis.
Yeah,
You
Elvis.
know Elvis isn't around no more, right?
Yes. Yes. Elvis passed away in 1977, August the 16th
Yeah,
of
he's been gone
1977
for a
of a
little
heart
while.
attack. Of a heart attack while he was on the toilet, of all places.
There you go, buddy. You got to be careful when you go to the bathroom. You don't know what's going to happen.
Well, and I even heard that he had a half-eaten donut in his mouth when they found him.
Damn. So he could have got asphyxiated by eating that, choked to death.
You know what? That's probably so, but that's what I've heard, that he was eating a donut while sitting on the toilet, taking a dump, and his heart just gave out on him.
Wow.
But then too, you got to think he was overweight.
Most of these people are. Most of us are.
Yeah.
Even Frank, he got a lot of overweight in his mouth. Yeah. The guy's a simple place.
He's not going to be too happy with you.
Well, yeah, but nobody likes to hear the truth. I mean, him and his man friend, Big Mike, they don't like to everything happening and everything. You guys smash that like button, hit the super chat button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel. We all appreciate it.
Yeah. Please subscribe to Big Kev.
There you go, buddy.
Kev, I'm going to go ahead and let you go and let somebody else jump on up here. I got some stuff I got to do, but thank you for having me on, brother.
Hey, buddy. Nice to see you again. Nice to know that you're okay. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I'll be in the chat.
All right, man.
All right, man.
I had a good show earlier this morning. You ain't doing nothing. Go check out the rest of my shows that I put through. RJ was in the house. RJ is in the house. Thank you guys for coming out and hanging out with us. If anybody else want to come up, let me put the link out. There we go. Everybody's always welcome. Men, women, no children. I mean, the kids are probably on Frank's channel singing the mushroom song or something. Got to be careful with that, man. He's not all there. It doesn't go to the top floor. Sweet pea. Sweet pea, come on up. 1950, 1960. I don't like. Sweet pea olive oil, the hamburger guy. If you give me a hamburger today, I'll pay you on Thursday. Something like that, right? My buddy Real Deal Jay stepped off. So Gypsy, you can come on up because Real Deal Jay just probably had to go do something, but I'm sure he's in the audience. We got 19 people in the house. Thank you guys. Everybody's welcome. I'd like to thank RJ for coming up and enlightening us what's going on. I'm glad he's still around. Captain Billy Jack, I hope your internet is getting better, because we've been having horrible weather and it does chaos on our Wi-Fi. There you are. RJ's in the house. Hello, everyone. There you go, buddy. Yeah, I went out, had lunch earlier. Well, not lunch, but dinner at around 6 o'clock. had green curry and rice. That was quite yummy. Mad at you because you never. Yeah, Santai 7. Is that the real Santai 7? Come on up, Santai 7. Tell us what's going on in your area. Tell her what's going on. Are you still with Trixie? What's happened? I just put the link out. There we go. Yep, RJE. That is great. Yes, all right. Well, old Francis, he has a meltdown like at least once or twice a day. I think it's the medicine, the meds he takes, or the meds he's not taking. Hi, Kevin. Ah, hi, Kevin. Sentai is a different guy. So this isn't Sentai 7, the original. Oh. Triple seven. Let me go over here for a moment. There we go. And there we go. Yeah, you guys. There you go. I just put the link out if anybody want to join us. Hang out with us. Be like RJ. Just come on a whim. Tell everybody how hi and howdy, and hope everybody's doing good. Who is taller? Old Frankie boy, or is it Bama that's taller? People are having a debate. I think Big E mentioned it a couple of days ago that that old Frankie is obsessed because Bama is taller than him, and he can't get that out of his mind. Sometimes reality is not fair, right, Frank? Real deal, Jay. Hey, my friend.
Your fucking internet is shit, dude.
Why?
Why?
Am I buffering, or is it? It says I'm doing good on this end.
Dude, I got 100 megabytes per second optic fiber at my house.
Yeah.
And I pay $80
Yeah.
a month.
Again, we're not privileged.
You know what I mean? So I'm telling you, the internet there in your house, which I don't understand because everyone.
Not last one we had.
Yeah, but this is what I don't understand.
Fiber.
Everyone brags about Thailand infrastructure. Such great infrastructure. Optic fiber. But I can't see it right now. You're in a hotel that you're paying $450 a month for, and there's no good internet. Like, how is that possible?
Well, it's easy to be possible because here it is.
But everyone talks
Anybody
about
else says I'm
Thailand
having a problem with my
infrastructure.
internet? Is it just
I need to understand this because everyone talks about, oh no, not the Philippines. Thailand has better infrastructure. Like where is this infrastructure? I'd like to know. I'm looking at fucking videos on fucking Facebook and their bridges are falling down. Their buildings are falling down. Where is this top-notch infrastructure? I thought they had 5G optic fiber, especially in Bangkok and Pattaya. These are major capitals. Where is this good internet? I'm sitting here in Cairns, Queensland, Australia, with 100 megabytes a second optic fiber sitting on my ass in the middle of fucking nowhere in Australia. And I know they all speak highly
Yeah.
about the infrastructure in Thailand. I just don't have this buffering bullshit going on here, especially in a hotel that you're paying $450 a fucking month for. I'd be disgusted if I didn't get the good internet at that price.
But
Do you like it
again,
when I raise
this
my
is
voice like
rainy
that? Did
season,
I
and it has
entertain you,
doing
boys? Am I entertaining you? Look, I don't really give a fuck, Kev.
There you
With the
are.
internet, you do not. All right, it's up to you to get a good internet connection wherever you move and all the rest of it, so you can keep the party fucking going. But you had bad buffering issues just before. It got to the point where I just had to jump off, mate, and then come back in. But there is
Stop
a
it! You're
problem.
hurting my feelings.
And I just don't understand the problem with such the good infrastructure they have there in Thailand, as everyone raves on about. Unfortunately, not.
Well, don't
Actually,
kill the
it's not
messenger.
Thailand. No, you're not in Thailand. Let's get this clear right now. You're in fucking Bangladesh. You go downstairs, you have a look around, you're in fucking Bangladesh or Mumbai. Okay, Thailand is now
Well, we
Mumbai
might
or
be having
Bangladesh.
better internet
Let's
than
be
I am.
honest. Let's be honest right now. But don't worry, I'll come down and have a look. So the thing is, the best thing
Well,
about
you
going
know,
to
as
Thailand is,
many
no,
Indians we have here, we
seriously,
could make it
Kevin, the
big.
best thing about going to Thailand is you go to Thailand, you can visit
The
Thailand and
food
India at the same time. At the
right
same
now it
time.
is.
At the same time. You can visit Thailand and India at the same time. Same place. You know what I mean? You get the same
Feels
experience.
like, yeah.
You know, we should go down the beach and just kick them in the guts when they're laying on the beach and stuff. You know what I mean? You feel like doing that?
Well,
Like a
I
dog.
do, but there's
Kick
too
them in the
many
guts when
cameras
they go,
around.
ooh. Just kick them in the guts when they land on the beach. You know what I mean? Get up, you fucking dogs. Get up, you Bangladesh fucking
I
fucks.
think they eat dogs too. There we go.
Yeah, it's going to be one hell of an experience when I arrive there. But fucking goddamn, man.
Well, I'm afraid you might say it's better than the Philippines once you've been here.
I don't think I'll say it's better than the Philippines, mate. You got to pay for fucking anything. Well, you got to pay for pussy. It's still not where I want to be. You know what I mean? Good for a visit here and there. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
yeah, it's not for me. And I'm seeing there's an influx of Indians, migrants. It's taken over the fucking place, what it looks like. But that's okay. It's okay. You're getting 2 vacations in one. You're visiting India and fucking Pakistan and Bangladesh all in one. So you're doing all 3 countries in one if you go to Thailand. You know what I mean?
That's. I mean, it's an experience, Jay. It's a experience. Some
Mm.
people like it. Some people don't like it. Some people could care less.
Oh, mate, I'm keen. Like, honestly, I've been in Indonesia, been to Bali, been to north of Indonesia,
How
been to
do you
Singapore.
like
I've
Bali?
been to I've been to Philippines. So, you know, I'm pretty. I think I can handle it. You know what I mean? I think I
Educated.
can handle it. And I've been to Cambodia. You know, so
Ah, How'd you like
So I've been to a
Cambodia?
few places and you know, so I think I can handle it. I'll be fine.
All right. Come on up, Gypsy. Gypsy's been asking about you, how you are, what you've been doing.
Is he? You gotta tell him to take my cock out of his mouth. Is he?
Well, you know, I mean, Big Mike and old Frankie, I
Let's
think
have
they
a read
like
the
that.
comment. Oh, you said 4 places. Listen to them. Fuck, these trolls are just degenerate pieces of shit, aren't they? Listen to them. Who fucking cares
Yeah,
where I fucking
there's
doesn't matter if
enough
I'm
of
in
them.
one place. What is it to you? Oh, yeah, I'm hidden behind a fucking mask, but I'm going to judge you, especially the Sweet Pea. Listen to this cunt. Fucking hell, Sweet Pea. You don't even have a face and want to jump on or anything like that, but you have such a big opinion about everything. Jay abandoned his kids. Kevin, they get along just fine. What kids? The whole
Yeah,
8
they
of
like
them?
I said,
Which?
there are a
I've
lot of.
got 8. I've got 8 kids, Sweet Pea. Which one? Is it number 2, number 4, or number 7? Which one did I abandon? Please help me. Help me with that, mate. Since you know everything. Because I've got 8, right? You know I've got 8 kids, right? I've got 3 in fucking Bali, 4 in the Philippines, 2 in Cambodia, another 3 in Australia. Racking them up. Ever since I got my
Man, you're gonna
vasectomy
have
about
your
3
own
years
soccer
ago, I
team.
sort of cut down on it, you know what I mean? But if you want to start a fund or anything like that, Kids for Jay or Kids to Help Jay or Deadbeat Father Jay, help him with his kids, by all means, start it up. Start a GoFundMe or something like that. Maybe someone will donate to it. Help Jay's kids. Help Jay the Deadbeat Father. Something like that. Be creative. Deadbeat Father Jay.
Send money.
No one wants to support his kids. Please donate. You know what I mean? Something like that. If Sweet Pea could start up something like that, it'd be great. You know what I mean? Maybe someone will throw some donations in if they care, but you know what? No one cares about kids anyway. Because they
I
don't
do.
fucking donate.
That's kind of
Because they
rough.
don't fucking donate. If you care so much, mate, start your own channel up. Start a GoFundMe and start caring for these kids if you care so much. You know, like, fuck, if you're going to make these responses and stuff like that, you got to care. If you care that much, start up a fucking GoFundMe, raise some funds and care for them. Fuck, start in Africa first before you come to me. Start there first, all right, before you come to me, all right? Don't worry about what I do with my kids. Go to Africa first. Support them first.
Well, I
You
think
know what I mean?
Frank is
Give
gonna
us that.
try that now after you mentioned that. Pretty
Frank will
sure
end up
he's
in
gonna
about,
try to do
he'll end up in
GoFundMe.
Thailand or fucking Vietnam or something like that.
Do you think?
Yeah. Yeah, he'll get shipped off and then he'll fucking go there or something like that and get Gilda to come over for about 2 months. And
Well,
she'll
that's
piss
if
off.
she can leave the country. You know, she might not have a passport.
I'm sure he's in the middle of getting her a passport right now. And she can, because she's Asian, because she's Filipino,
Well,
she can, they
yeah,
can basically
but
roll into any Asian country. You know what I mean?
well, that's not true because Apple tried. Mickey Drama's young lady tried to come over with him, and it didn't happen.
Yeah, because you're looking at the guy the size of a fucking mountain with a fucking young girl with a suitcase of no luggage in it. They're going to ask questions about that. And she's never left the country, and there's no money in her bank account. There's stuff you got to do to prepare yourself before you go. You can't just go and you just can't just roll. I can't roll in the Philippines tomorrow and grab a girl and say, "Oh, you got a passport? Oh, let's go to Thailand," and think they're going to let them through. They ask, they look at things. Do you know this guy? How long have you known him for? Have you got money in your account? They want to know that shit. You know what I mean? They want to see. I think it's about 100,000 pesos you should have in their account before they can leave and stuff like that. Because human trafficking, man. That's why. It's not like fucking Ricky was doing anything wrong. It's just that
No,
they
he
just,
didn't. He just wanted
he would have took her there, had a holiday, and bring her back. But they just, they just fucking, they don't let them go out easy. Put it that way. You know what I mean? Even me, I could go in there, get a girl, and say, "Hey, you got a passport? Yeah, I got a passport. Okay, let's go to Thailand." That's their first trip out. It actually makes it better when they've got stamps already on their passport. They're more likely to get out. But when it's a fresh passport with no stamps on it, they're thinking, what's the fuck's going on here? Who's this guy? Where's he taking it to? You know what I mean? But if you're married, that's a different story. You just go straight through because you're married. You know what I mean? But if it's just some girl you're trying to take out to go on a holiday, they don't know if you're trying to fucking palm her off for human trafficking and sex slave or anything like that. So that's why they knock them back, man. And I get it. Because a lot of that does happen. Not that I've done that before. I was thinking about getting into human fucking trafficking trade. It's big business.
Yeah, but good. I mean, getting caught is not very pleasing. I don't think.
Yeah, well, and each to their own, mate. You know what I mean? It's a lot easier if you're married to a girl to take her out of the country, even to an Asian country and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And if it's just a girlfriend, well, you're gonna have to show a lot of fucking proof to the people before you go out. They want to see money in a bank account. They want to see photos of you being together for a long time. This is the sort of stuff they ask for, man. I'm telling you.
Make sure you have a return ticket.
Yeah, all that sort of shit, man. But if you roll up there and you've already gone and come back, right? If the Philippines and you go, okay, next time let's go Taiwan, and they look at your passport, it's already been stamped, and you've come back and in, they'll just let you go. They don't give a fuck. It's just the first initial time. See, Apple's never been out of the country. That's why it happened. She's never left the country before. You know?
Okay. Hey, Kevin. Welcome back to the bullpen. What's new, Big Kevin? Had an excellent show this morning. Made a little bit of money. Matter of fact, most of the day, Vicky Drama came on my show. I had over 50 people watching, 54 people watching at one time. So yeah, I had a good show. I had a good day.
How much money did you make?
$20.
Well, listen, can I borrow $20? I need to buy some beer.
There you go, buddy. That's what I'm talking about. but the bad part is, well, I won't see it until the end of the month.
Because well, when you get it, you can send me $20 in PayPal for some beer.
PayPal. There you go. I have
PayPal.
No,
you send me PayPal $20. Can you do that for me? I just want $20. Can I borrow it off you?
There you go, buddy.
No, I'm asking you, Kevin. Can I borrow $20 off you?
Yeah, during my pay period, I'll be happy to send it to you.
Fucking God damn it. I need to borrow $20.
It's raining out again. I could hear it in the background. Don't do it. Gypsy's saying, don't do it. nice, Gypsy. Come on now.
That's a good photo you got there up there. That's
Yeah,
look at that.
like I said, you can definitely
Let's
see
call them
Bama bigger
the
than all
gladiators
of
of
it.
the Philippines. It's the gladiators of the Philippines. Look at
Yeah,
them.
two little men.
They're
Well,
ready
if
to
Big Mike was
stand up.
there, it'll be three little men, the Three Stooges.
It's a standoff.
Oh
Look at it
shit!
right there. And TGF Friday. I actually went there
Yeah,
with a girl for fucking lunch one day. I know exactly where they are. The Clash of the Titans.
Hmm. Yeah, but they're not much of a titan though. They're not. You know, one is crazy, the other one is crazy and stupid.
No, but
Yeah,
it's
kind
we'll
of
go
feel
down to the
sorry
history.
for them, but
It's the Clash of the Titans.
yeah, they're gonna pull out a pillow and start hitting each other. They're not really a big threat towards anyone.
Look at Frank. He's pointing his finger. He's got his finger out. He's pointing at Barry.
Yeah, I'm
Barry's
gonna
gonna
tell
blast
my
him.
mom. Ben is
Barry's
holding
got
a
he's got
whiskey
an
glass.
ashtray in front of his hand, ready to belt it over his head. Oh my
Yeah,
god!
yeah.
What a
That was a
discriminating.
pretty good day that they had.
You know, I don't know who's got the video of that, but I'd love to see the
Well,
video.
Ricky Drama
I
does,
watched.
I'm sure. I mean,
No, I watched the video back in the day. I watched the video. I remember the video. I watched it, but I
okay.
wouldn't mind to see it again because some people said some things were happening in the video, but I didn't pick
Yeah,
up on at the time. You know, Clash of the Titans. Are you listening there, Frankie boy? Look at you, you big titan, you. Look at you, you big boy, you. Hey, big and tough, eh? 70 plus. Hey, a
yeah.
curling fucking
70-year-old
15
man.
pound
That's kind of messed
dumbbells.
up.
Oh man, you are ready. You are on fire, boy. You're beyond your time. You take on anyone, I reckon, Frankie boy. You can take on anybody. Look at you. Look at you, big boy. With that hair. Oh, the health, the
And his
extremely good health you
sunglasses.
got. And the sun, look at the forearms on it.
No, that
Oh,
forearm is Ricky sitting down
yeah, I
next
know.
to
It's
him.
got to hold him back.
Well, his woman, the prancing pony, is the one that's gonna save him from having a heart attack.
Imagine if
Yeah,
they got into
they are both
it.
very comical. Just a moment.
Do you know what? I'll be honest here, right? The whole time I've known Barry,
All right.
right? Barry's never been confrontational or anything like that. And when I watched this video, it was the first time that he got up and he was fucking pissed off and was actually going to smash something over fucking Frank's head. It's actually the first time that I've seen Barry like that. Every other time, he's just chill, gets along with people, has a good time, all the rest of it. He's not confrontational. But that's the only video I've seen the whole time I've known him where he's actually like, fucking, I want to smack this cunt over the head. You know what I mean? He was actually sizing up, ready to go. Fucking look at the tan on that guy. Fucking hell. He gets out a
You
lot, doesn't
know,
he?
yeah. I think he's popping the pills for his vitamin D or E. But the little guy, he's definitely comical looking.
Fucking hell, he's a bit skinny, isn't he?
Oh, you just can't make this up.
Yeah, he's a bit thin.
You just can't make it up.
I don't think them blueberries are packing on the fucking weight.
He better quit taking those blueberries. I mean, they ain't helping him none.
He needs to get on a bit more carbs, a bit more protein. Maybe start with some deadlifts, bit of hard bench press. Listen, Frank, if you're listening, man, you gotta go hard. You gotta rip the muscle so it repairs, and you gotta eat, and you gotta sleep. You have a problem sleeping too as well. But yeah, you need to really rip hard if you want to build some muscle. But
Don C's in
goddamn,
the house. Hello,
very,
Don.
very. But I guess he's giving his go
I
for
mean,
his
why is he wearing sunglasses in the house? That's what I don't understand.
Man, he probably wears sunglasses when he jumps on top of Gilda too as well. I don't know.
Eee.
But I
Well, yeah,
think
no face, no case.
I think because he tries to hide his eyes because he has very bad baggy eyes. You know what I mean? Let's just tell the truth
Yeah,
here. His eyes are very baggy.
let's just be honest.
So yeah, so he wears glasses to hide that. His eyes are very baggy. He's got very baggy eyes. Um, so that's the only reason why, and that's why most of the time he doesn't put himself on camera.
Oh,
And usually, them big baggy eyes come from lack of sleep and stress.
so
Especially lack of
is he
sleep.
under a lot of stress?
I think he is. It's just not now. I just think mostly through his whole life. Them bags didn't just show up when he got to the Philippines and had all this drama with Barry. He's had them bags under his eyes for the last 30 years. You know what I mean?
Ah,
Because he's always stressed out, his workplace, got to put a compo claim in, all the rest of it. Got to do a fucking bankruptcy claim and all the rest of it. His life is just chaos and harassing people and chaos in his mind and what he needs to do. And I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to sue this guy, got to take this guy to court. I can't sleep, and his
well, he took a
bags
lot
under his
of people
eyes.
to court.
Yeah, yeah. So, he doesn't sleep well, and it's a good indication from the bags under his eyes that he doesn't sleep well at all. That's a damn right indication right there, and
I
that's
wonder
the
if him
truth.
and Gilda sleep in the same bed. Anybody know?
Sorry,
I
what
wonder
did you
if
say?
Frank and Gilda, do they have the same bed or do they sleep in separate
Oh
beds?
no, they sleep in the same bed, but Frank doesn't sleep.
Huh.
That's the difference. They sleep in the same bed, but Gilda sleeps like a button, mate. But Frank
I'm
doesn't
sure
sleep.
well, you should know. I mean, you're going to be moving in there, so better do
You
some
never know.
research.
But don't worry, don't worry. Gilda sleeps real well. She's got a house. She's got everything paid for. She has a good full belly when she goes to sleep.
She
She has
just
a
came back
great sleep.
from a trip today, and Frank was
Yeah,
chasing her
she
all over the
sleeps
house. What did you
very
get
well.
me? What did you get me?
Gilda has the most beautiful sleep. Frank's awake all night thinking about shit, and his bags are getting bigger.
Or touching himself.
No, he just doesn't sleep. He rolls around. He doesn't sleep. He gets up. He walks around. He looks out the window. He
Well, I'm
walks up
sure
to the
he's a
security
paranoid
system,
little prick.
and he's restless. He's restless. He's a restless person, and this is a fact. And Frank, if you listen to this, you know what I'm speaking about
Yeah.
here. You understand, Frankie boy.
Is
And
that why he takes so much medicine?
Gilda
That
says,
Xanax and everything?
go to sleep, go to sleep, nah. Gilda's sick of it. She gets sick of it. Go to sleep
and
now.
tired, sick
You
and
know,
tired of him
he takes his Benadryl, he takes a
and
little bit of
little
something
Lucky.
else to make him go to sleep and all the rest of it. But it just doesn't cut the cake. You know, it just doesn't take the edge off. It might for a little. He might get 3 or 4 hours sleep. He might get three and all the rest of it. The eyes are baggy. You know what I mean? They've been baggy for a while. There's a reason for that. Because the man can't sleep. He's even said on his streams himself, he's taken medication to make him sleep. He has problems
Damn.
sleeping. Sleeping is very important. You need to sleep to regenerate. Okay? Frank can't sleep because his
That's
mind's
why
going
he takes
100
all those
miles an
pills.
hour and trying to work out who he's going to sue next or do this or do that and who's talking about him. So his mind's 100 miles. And this happened before YouTube, man. This happened back in Seattle when he was working for the parks and all that sort of stuff. The same shit. Shit was going through his head before the internet was even around. Same shit. He had to take medication to make him go to sleep. He just had problems at work.
Wow.
It was everyone
You
else
heard
at
it
work.
first here,
He was
you guys.
blaming, but really, it was him that was the problem at work. You see, this is the problem. He's had this whole life. You know,
I
sometimes
agree
you got to
with
look
that.
inward and say, you know what, you are the problem, and he is the problem. This is true.
Come on up, Don. See, I know you want to share. There we go. Just put the link out for all you happy customers.
I can think I'll give you a love heart here, Kev. Let me click on this. I think this gives you a little love heart. Let me do that. There we go. Did you get the love heart?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Doesn't matter, mate. Don't worry about it.
All right. Yeah, I got it. Uh, yeah, you
Yeah,
guys
so
just
poor,
wondering.
poor
Go ahead.
old Frank, you know, he's in a bit of a distress, you know what I mean? He's pulling his hair out. The last he's got left. You know, he's worried about this, you know, deportation order. He doesn't know if he's coming or going. He's actually started looking at places he can stay in other countries and looking prices at you know, apartments and stuff like that. He's already doing that right now because he knows it's coming. So he's in a bit of a distress, and you know, he hassled a Filipino, and he you know, he got dealt with, and you know, immigration made their decision and decided that he's on his way out, and he doesn't like that. You know what I mean? He's just bought a
Outstanding.
house,
Outstanding.
you know, and he's trying to stall it and all the rest of it. He's trying his best, and you know, he likes to say that I've never received any documents and all that, which is all just bullshit. If he wasn't getting so angry and
And
going
he
off,
don't
and
understand
oh,
why she's doing this to him.
yeah, he's doing it to himself. But the thing is, why is he doing streams and getting so angry if he hasn't received documents? You know what I mean? If it's all not true, then why is he getting so angry and threatening Shah yet again? Threatening her, I'm going to
Yeah,
do
he's
this.
always threatening
Yeah, like,
her.
and it's like you've just been deported for doing what you're doing again, and you're doing it again. Like everyone's watching this, and you're
And
doing
again,
the exact same thing again and again. You've just been deported for something, and you're actually online doing it to the same person again, and think you're going to get out of it. It's just a matter of time before he just gets picked up, and they go, "All right, we're going to give you a choice. You can go to Bickerton, or you can just, you know." See your way out. It's one or the other. You know, what are you going to do? And, you know, he's going to go
well,
over
I
to
hope he
Thailand
gets
or
what he
Vietnam.
deserves.
He's been looking at
Don't say
places over in
Thailand.
Thailand and
We got enough
Vietnam,
idiots.
right? He can't afford to have Gilda there and him as well and pay for all the shit back at the house of the other two kids there, right? Have Gilda there and pay for 2 immigration fees and go to the border on the little bus and pay the $150 each. There's 300 there. You know what I mean? It's just not going to work on 1,400 a month. It's just not going to work. So it's really going to put a fucking it's really going to put a nail in his coffin, and he really needs
I
to
hope so.
realize and plan ahead. And I'd be looking at selling the fucking house. That would be the first thing I'd be doing, and I'd be doing that right now. And the thing is, it's going to take time to sell the house. It's going to take
Yeah.
time. And Gilda probably doesn't want to sell the house because you said you bought that for Gilda. You know what I
And
mean?
the kids.
And the kids. So,
Yeah. Gotta remember the
you know,
babies.
and you bury yourself in all these lawyers' fees and all the rest of it. I think he's also got another two cases still going now. One where they got ripped off 2 million pesos from some fucking woman with a property deal.
That's funny.
And also, he's trying to do a cyber libel on this other guy that's was there, but now he's in Dumageddon that has a pizza joint that called him the P word, and he's doing a cyber libel on him too as well.
Oh my God.
And
Really?
like he's got another two court cases going. He's dropped Barry's case because he just can't keep afford to keep doing this. He's just burning through his money.
Yeah, you can,
Um,
Frank. Keep up the good work, buddy. Keep up the good work.
yeah, like
Maybe he'll
this is
go
the thing.
bankruptcy again.
Yeah, like he's been known to do it. He's done it. He's declared bank. He's admitted himself. He's declared bankruptcy twice. He's ran away from court in Hawaii and owes $60,000. He's come to the Philippines. He's draining his bank account. He's about to get kicked out. He's bought a house. He's on $1,400 a month. He's just spending his life savings on what he has left on just
Very
absolute
good, Frank.
shit.
Keep up the
Absolute
good work.
shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. It's crazy that a man would do this. And the thing is, he will fight this until he goes broke.
I hope so.
And he's fighting nothing. He's fighting absolutely nothing. He's in a wet paper bag, just
He's
throwing
shadow
punches.
boxing. Him and Big Mike.
At absolutely nothing. You know what I mean? Like, this is the thing. Like, why would you spend money for this? If Barry was calling me a pedophile
Because he's got his
over and
feelings
over
hurt.
again, like, but listen to me. Listen to me for a minute. If Barry was
There you
calling
go.
me a pedophile over and over again, I wouldn't. I'd just laugh. I'd just go, "All right, yeah, whatever, mate." You know what I mean? He'd soon give up because I'd just ignore him. Just think, whatever, dickhead. You know what I mean? I just wouldn't. I wouldn't go put a charge on him and try and do him for cyber libel. I'd just ignore him. You know what I mean? I
Well, he
just
put a
wouldn't give
charge
a fuck.
against Fazio too. When Fazio was
Yeah.
alive.
So, yeah. So, Frankie boy, if you're listening, you know everything I'm saying is true. Everything I've just said is true right now about all the court cases and what he's doing, stuff like that. This is true. He'll say, "Oh, they're just making it up. Oh, they like to talk about me." No, Frank, it's true. Everything I've just said right now is fucking true. You're in a fucking pickle right now, bro. You're in a big fucking pickle right now. I'd hate to be
I
you
think
right
he
now.
likes pickles.
And he's pointing fingers at me. Oh, you're putting false documents out. Oh, you're epileptic. I'm gonna call the fucking immigration, mate. Dude, just worry about yourself. Don't worry about me. Worry about your fucking self at the moment. Don't try to get, don't catch another case, bro. Just worry about yourself at the moment. Don't worry
Yeah,
about anyone else. You need to worry about yourself and how you're going to organize yourself and where you're going to stay because you're looking at 5 years over fucking 5 years fucking blacklist. You're out for 5 years, dude. Sort yourself out. Sort yourself out. Worry about that. Don't worry about what I say. Don't worry about Jay's epileptic and that bullshit. Fucking mate, take a good
I
look at
didn't know that.
yourself and work out what the fuck you're gonna do. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about Barry. Work out what the fuck you're gonna do on $1,400 a
Worry
month,
about me though.
support a household with 2 kids and a missus, and live in another country. That's what you need to work out. Not what
And
everyone else
she's
is
a
saying about you.
married woman.
Not by some guy in Doomageddon that owns a fucking pizza shop and called you the P word. All right? Don't worry about this woman with this 2 million fucking pesos that you're taking to court. You're not going to get it back. Don't waste your money. All right? Forget about that. Drop that. Worry about what the fuck you're going to do. What the fuck are you going to do? Worry about that. Don't worry about everything else around you. It's all noise. It's all fucking noise. You need to pull your socks up and realize, man, you were in some deep fucking shit. All fun and games. I don't know if your lawyer's not telling you or you do know and you're just denying it at the moment, because I've got the paperwork. Shah's got the paperwork. Ricky's got the paperwork. Everyone else has got the fucking paperwork, dude. And you tell me you ain't got the fucking paperwork? Your lawyer is fucking lying to you, or you are lying to everyone else and you've got the paperwork? Because the head
We
lawyer
just don't want to
that got
admit
this shit
that
done,
she beat him.
he tells us that you guys have received it. So if you haven't received it, you're fucking lying, bro. How the fuck have I received the paperwork and you haven't received it? And it's not confidential, sensitive documents, Frank. Get that out of your head. It's a deportation order. That can, you know, when you're deported, right? They put that on Facebook so everybody could see. It ain't sensitive documents.
That's good.
You know what I mean? They put it on the fucking the Bureau of Immigration. They put it up there so
Yeah.
everyone can watch
On the newsletter.
the Bureau of Immigration Facebook page, and they say this guy, Frank Battaglia, is being deported for harassing Filipinos, right?
What a
His
scumbag.
paperwork isn't sensitive. It's not classified documents, as he likes to make out to be. It's not. It is open source for everyone to look at. He's just dirty because we've got it in our hands. He's got it in his hands, and he doesn't like it that we've got it in our hands and we've got it. He don't like that. That's what he's dirty about. He likes to keep things private and deny, and try and
Yeah.
stall for time to try and get his way
That's our
out of
little
it.
Frankie.
He doesn't like it that you've got the documents. That's the only thing he's pissed off about. That is the proven fact. And his comeback is those are fake documents. Those are forged documents. I'm going to report you to the fucking Bureau of Immigration. You've got epilepsy, and I'm going to report you. You know, like, fuck off, Frank, mate. Fuck off. If you ain't got the truth and to back that shit up. See, I got the shit to back up that you've been done for harassing a Filipina and you're going to get deported. I've got the documents for that. I can roll in
Amen.
to the Philippines and they say, oh, Jay, we've heard you've been putting fake documents out. I'll just say, what, these ones? I'll put it in their fucking face. Right there at immigration. Right there when I roll in, I'll say, these ones right here. I said, look at that signature. Is that your commissioner? Right there? Does this look fake to you? They'll just look at it and go, no, sir. This is real. God damn, it's fucking real, all right? And Frankie Boy knows it's fucking real. He just doesn't like it that other people have got documents that he thinks are personal, which are not personal. They've been passed around the community. Everyone else has got a copy. He's got a copy too as well, and he just doesn't like it. And he's just trying to stall for fucking time to try and overturn it, which he can't overturn it. So now he's looking at places in Thailand or Vietnam where he can stay. And he is looking at accommodation. He is preparing himself. And he is pissed off that Shah's done this.
Amen,
Because he
Shah.
fucking harassed him. He is pissed off. He doesn't like it. How dare you take me away from my family? But you're doing the exact
What
same thing to
family?
fucking Barry.
Another
He's
man.
doing the exact same thing to
family.
Barry. Everything he says, he's doing exactly the same thing. It's not fair for me, but it's good for you. That's how Frank sees
Yeah,
it.
I'm a good guy.
How
Why
dare
is this
you
happening
take
to
me
me?
away from my Gilda? How dare you take
Yeah,
Barry away from
Giddy
Shah?
up, baby. Giddy up.
You know, he just doesn't like it. It's good for him, but not good for everyone else. You know, come on, Frank, wake up. It's not like that. You cannot have your coffee
No,
and
the
cake and
coffee,
everything
buddy.
at the same time. You can stall time for as long as you want, but it's a matter of time before they come knocking on the fucking door. Knock, 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 knock. Sir, come with us.
Come in.
You either self-deport
Oh,
or
got somebody was
you can go
knocking.
to bigger time. It's up to you, mate. You know what's coming. You know you're stalling. Eat your fucking little lento beans and all the rest of it and sit there and pat your little fucking ginger dog and all that fucking shit. While Gilda's in the lounge room with fucking 6 of her friends eating your rice and all the rest of it and have a hell of a good time.
Oh,
But I
they
tell
could
you
be
what,
partying.
that's ending real fucking soon. It's ending real soon, boy. Who's gonna know this? And before you start
We hope
making
so.
allegations against everyone else, all right, just make sure you've got the facts. Make sure you got the paperwork, okay, before you do anything. Okay, we need paperwork before you do anything, before you make any allegations. Make sure you go for your lawyer, get him to submit the claims, so I've got a paper trail back to you. That gives me the gander and the goose to go hammer and tongs to you, boy. Hammer and tongs for making
There you go,
false
buddy.
fucking claims. False claims, and that's all it is. It's threats because I'm talking and because you don't like my freedom of speech. You're making threats to me. You're making out that I'm an epileptic. You're making out that I'm making false documents and all the rest of it. You put that forward with your lawyer to immigration, so the paper trail goes back to your lawyer and to you. And that gives me the green light to throw the fucking hammer at you in the book and the fucking kitchen sink. I dare you to do that, Frankie boy. You just do it. Because I'm 110% sure that I'm in the fucking right all the fucking way and you're in the fucking wrong. And don't you dare make false accusations, mate. Don't you fucking dare. Actually do it. I double dare you to do it. Because you will pay the consequences. And I can orchestrate this shit from the fucking bedroom of my family home. I can
Smash that
throw
like button. Hit that super chat.
$1,000 a week at this, Frankie boy. $1,000 a week. I can just throw it. I won't even miss it, mate. You don't have a clue how much money I make sitting back here. You don't have a fucking clue. Oh, Jay, why don't you fucking travel? Oh, God, you don't have a clue what I'm doing. You don't have a clue. But I encourage the fuckwit to do it because I'm getting sick of his mouth. But I tell you what, the minute I get that paper trail, mate, fucking it's game on. The same lawyer that got your deportation is the same lawyer that's going to go after you for making false claims, Frankie boy. Remember that. It's the same lawyer. And if your lawyer knew the name of the lawyer that done this, your lawyer would say, fuck you, Frank, you're on your fucking own. He wouldn't even step to it. You're paying for a low-level lawyer, bro. We're paying for upper class. Remember that. Remember that, dude, when your bank's getting dry.
Yeah, it'd be nice when everything comes to a head and happens, and old Shaw's going to get her glory. She's going to be saying, "I kicked him out of the country. I did it. Me, me, me." That's going to be a wonderful day.
She's already got her glory, mate.
There you go, buddy.
She's got a glory. He's abused many Filipinas.
Oh yeah.
Dave Phelps, Mrs. He abused her. He
Dimples.
abused. He abused Barry's other ex-girlfriend. What's her name? What's her fucking name? Ah, fuck. What's her fucking name?
Hmm.
You know, the one
Yeah,
that he
like
was
he abused a lot of women just as bad as Barry did.
also Flywood's missus. He abused her, harassed her for ages. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
it was Flywood's missus, Shah,
Dimples.
Dave Phelps misses. That's three. We're at three now. We've all got the videos of this of him doing this. All right. This is not. I'm just making this up. So that's three girls, and you've also got what's that other one that Barry was with?
Are you talking about that real cute one?
Yeah. What's her name? That one, number four.
Oh man.
Fucking someone in the chat. Fucking say something for fuck's sake. What's that one called? What was her name?
Not Dimples.
Dimples. There we go. Hell on earth. Right there.
I
Dimples.
said Dimples already. What
So
the
there we
fuck?
go. We got Dave Phelps. We got Flywood's missus. I forget her name. Was it Cherry or something like that? I don't know. Flywood's missus. We got Shah. And we got Dimples. That's four girls on video. We have evidence of this man absolutely harassing them. Not just once, not just twice, just constantly harassing these fucking four girls. All
Because
right?
he hates women. I think he's kind of like a um like light on the feet.
Yep. So that's four girls that we know. That's four girls that we know of. You know what I mean?
Oh,
He's
don't
also
forget
doing
Santa Seven's woman. He talked bad about her too.
yeah. There you go. There's another one. You know, it just doesn't stop with this guy. You know, and this is the
Because
truth.
he
This
don't
is
like
not
women.
something made up. He'll say, "Oh, you just made it up." No, no, we didn't make it
No.
up, Frank. Everyone's heard you say that, and there's videos there of you saying it to these women.
And he called them very bad names too.
And this is why he's been charged and he's been deported
Outstanding.
because of his bad behavior to Filipinos. This is what this guy doesn't get. But he'll do a show and say, "Oh, I don't know
It
what these
wasn't me.
guys are talking about." Like just like full on delusional, but he's not delusional. He's just straight up lying. He knows he's done it. Yeah, I don't think Gilda even knows what he says and does. She's in the next room eating rice and a fish head with her fucking friends, and she doesn't hear half the fucking shit that he says. I'm telling you, she doesn't hear half of it. You know what I mean? If she knew what he fucking says, man, someone needs to send her fucking clips of every fucking thing he fucking sent. Someone needs to send her a link to the replay channel. Watch this fucking shit, man. I don't think she even knows what's going on. She just turns up the table every now and then goes, "Oh, yes, Frank. Oh, Blueberry, yes, Frank." And then just walks off, and that's it. I don't think she knows what the
Dream
fuck's going on.
me.
You know, I'm being real here, man. Like, fucking, I'm being serious. I
On
don't think she
Daisy
has a
May, he
clue.
called him a bunch of names. Fazio's old fling.
There you go. There's another one. So we're on to number six. You know, like, it just goes on and on.
They all should file a case against him. What a wonderful day that would be.
It's just horrible. You know, I've never, you know, abused women regardless on fucking social media, just constantly abusing them over and over again, like he does, you know, over and over again, every day, every day, every day. You know what I mean? Like he's always going to threaten Shah every day or say something about her. She's going to get hers. You know what I mean? It's like, dude, you've just been declared to be deported, and you're still talking shit about the girl. Are you fucking
Oh
nuts
yeah,
or
he
what?
talked bad about Apple too. Yeah, definitely about Apple.
It just goes on and on. It's just crazy. It's like he thinks if you do a live stream and you delete it, that everyone forgets about it. And it never happened. But people have recorded it. It's still there. It just doesn't go away. I don't think he gets that part. He thinks if he deletes it, it's like,
But don't forget
I
about the
never said
wheelchair
that.
girl. He talked bad about her. I'm sure he tried to take advantage of her in the wheelchair.
Well, you know
That's
what?
kind of sick.
Thank God I haven't got a girlfriend because you'd probably talk bad about her.
Oh yeah, definitely. He's angry at me because I don't show the girl that I've been hanging out with. I don't flaunt her on YouTube, so it must not be real because everybody puts their girls on YouTube. What kind of
Hey,
sick
look.
person is he?
Hey, look, hold on. Don C says Nika. There was a stage there where he's talking shit about Nika and Captain Billy Jack. No, sorry. Mr. Mojo Raisin, Lauren and Holly. I remember when he was talking shit about them too as well.
Oh yeah,
About Lauren and Holly. I remember that. He was going off his head about them.
and what about that one lady that died?
Man, dude, this guy's a serial fucking woman fucking abuser.
Yeah, he hates women. It must have been when he was a little
We're
boy
probably up
and
to
his
about
mama dressed him as
eight
a
to
girl.
10 fucking women, man, that he's just fucking abused online, bro. Fuck.
Smash that like button, you guys. I
And we're
only
not
have
lying
10
about
likes.
this. This is
Come on
true.
now.
So the guys that see, I'm not making this shit up. See, even the guys in the chat are saying, "Hey, remember this one?" I'm like, "Yeah," and it jolts my memory from back in the day. It's like, "Yeah, I remember that." You know what I mean? We're not making this shit up, man. This is
You can't
real.
make this
This
up.
is real. Mhm. This is really happening.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like I
thanks you
said, he's
guys
a
for
sick
jolting us in the
individual.
chat here and fucking making us remember, because I do remember that. I remember that Holly girl who was abusing the fuck out of her, and that other girl, Lauren. I remember that too as well. Man, there's a slew of them.
What was that heavy set girl that used to have? She has her own YouTube channel. Friends of Alo's and Dave and everybody.
Well, do you remember that other girl that was in Subic Bay that had a YouTube channel?
Oh, Chica.
No, I don't think it was. She was
No,
friends with Big
what?
E. She was
Yeah,
friends with
yeah.
Big E. He also abused her.
Not Chica. I know who you're talking about.
Do you remember that girl? She
Yeah.
she hung around Big E for a while. She was in Civic Bay. She has a few kids. I think she's got a boyfriend now and stuff like that. She's I don't know, late 30s or something like that. But he was abusing her as well. Yeah, Chi Cazares, that's the one. There you go. Hell on
Gee,
earth. There you go. Chi
well,
Cazares.
close
There's
enough
another
on
one. Yet
saying
again,
Chica. Yeah.
another one. There you go. That's another one. See? This isn't
Like I
stuff
said,
we're
he needs to
making
be
up.
put
People
behind bars.
remember this
There he
shit,
is.
man.
What a good show, you guys. Smash that like button.
See, and then he'll say, "Oh, they're just making it up." Well, fucking, why is people in the comments fucking saying, like, putting it out there?
Enlightening
Like,
us.
true. There you go. So it's up to 10 plus, bro, that we
Yeah.
know.
I bet you his neighbors can't stand him. I'm certain of that. His neighbors gotta hate the hell out of him.
The whole Battalion Island can't stand him.
Yeah.
really, at the end of the day. He's a miserable old man that likes to abuse women, which he abuses his own woman. I've heard him shout at fucking his missus.
Oh, I heard that before. On even on my
I'm
show,
just talking
yelling
about
at her.
you're just an abusive little fuck. And if you do that, you little man, abusive little fuck. And if you're gonna do that on a live stream, I couldn't imagine what you do off stream. I can see why when Gilda goes to Cebu, she takes the kids with her because they can't leave the kids with him at home because he's just an abusive
Oh,
little
hell
fuck.
no.
You know what I mean? Little man,
He'll
big man
abuse
syndrome.
the
You
hell
know what
out
I
of them
mean? Yeah, you're just abusive
mentally,
fuck, mate,
if
all the
not
way.
physically.
He knows it. Everyone else knows it. He hates everything around him. He hates everyone around him. He hates every
Does he
person on
hate the guy in the
YouTube.
mirror?
Everyone's lying on YouTube. Everyone's just making up stories, which we're clearly not. It's clearly he's known for abusing women. If like not physically, like assaulting them, but abusing them. How do I
Mentally.
say the words? Mentally and
Mental,
I guess you could call
because
it
you
mental
know he
abuse.
got mental abuse when he was a kid.
Just screaming at them and yelling at them, telling them they're this and they're that. You know what I mean? Like, I guess you call that
That's why
mental
he
abuse.
has
Doesn't really
low
call it, but it is a form
self-esteem.
of it is a form of abuse. What he's doing. You don't have
Yeah.
to hit a woman to abuse a woman. If you're yelling at them and screaming at them constantly and calling them
Oh,
names and stuff like that,
He talked shit
that's a
about her
form of
too,
abuse. You know what I mean?
Jay. He talked about Yaz before, and I mean Mick Fisher's friend, and he talked real shit about her too not that long ago.
Yeah, so all the women I've been around in the Philippines, we've been cool, you know. We hang out, we drink, we eat, we have fun, and all the rest of it. But I don't abuse them. I don't yell and scream at them. I don't treat them like shit. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, in
And
Hawaii, that
just
must
the
have been
stuff that's
hell for
come
the
out of Frank's
locals.
mouth, what I've heard that's come out of Frank's mouth over the years towards women is a filthy, dirty fucking mouth, and he needs it washed out with soap.
Yeah, whipped by a boot.
So I guess you'd call that guy's mental abuse. I guess it's called mental abuse. I guess.
Yeah.
But that's what it is. That's clearly what he couldn't physically hit a woman because the woman would probably knock him out anyway. So he couldn't stand up to a man. So he abuses a woman. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Easy target.
But he'll abuse a man on Facebook or on fucking YouTube and stuff like that when he's sitting behind his computer where he's safe. But God forbid he wouldn't want to face anyone. And if he did, like he said the other day when he said to me, "Oh, I'll
Wow,
meet
did
you
you
at
read
the
that?
sea," stuff like that. And it's like, what the fuck?
He claimed nigga came on to him.
Yeah, there you go. See, at the same time too, as well, that nigger girl. I don't know what's going on with her. Obviously she's got
Well,
problems
she
and
feared
stuff
for
like that.
her life, I understand. And her mom, he threatened the whole family, from what I remember.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah,
There's a past
sick people.
record of this guy. There's been a past record, as we know. It's been going on for years. He's done so much silly shit just back in America, let alone in the Philippines.
Yeah, Don C helped her out by getting a lawyer, and he tried to intimidate everybody.
Well, that's his thing, intimidation, especially if the girls stand up to him. He goes, oh, well, dude, like he does with Shah. He's still doing it with Shah now, to this day, after it's been resolved. Still threatening her. Like, man, it's crazy. He still does it.
Yeah. Like I
I
said,
can't get
he's
my
not
head
all
around it.
there.
Man, if I was in the
And he's the
Philippines
victim. He's the victim.
and I got those notices to get the fuck out, not be getting on YouTube and abusing the same girl that I've actually been kicked out for, I'd be jumping on a plane and getting the fuck out. Like, why I can get out before I get locked up. You know what I mean?
Enough is enough.
Yeah, you'd be out of there. If I said something to a Filipina and she somehow put some sort of charge on me and they said, hey, you gotta go, you can't renew your visa, I'd say, what I need to do to go right now? And I'd be out, man. I'd be gone. I wouldn't be hanging around. I wouldn't be doing YouTube fucking shows and saying, oh, I'm gonna get you. You're gonna get yours after you've been the actual immigration have decided that in her favor. You know, that's just absolutely crazy. You know? That's the crazy part about it. When you listen to this every morning, you get up and Frank's just babbling
Yeah.
on. You just go, damn, Frank.
For hours,
Look
not
at
just a
that,
couple
man.
of minutes. The guy repeat.
And then he deletes it, and then it's already been copied, and it just gets re-uploaded so everyone can see it anyway.
Thank you
And he
guys for
thinks he's
copying.
private. Oh, fucking hell. That's how dumb this motherfucker is. But oh well, he'll learn the hard way. You know?
Well, think of all the victims he had. Now
Yeah,
he's saying he's
he's
the
with a
victim.
woman that's married. He's committing adultery. He's bought a house for her. He's been kicked out of the country. He's on $1,400 a month. He's blown most of his savings on lawyer fees. He's on his way out. He can't support both households that live in another country. He's just totally fucked himself. And that's the truth, Frank. And I hope you're listening to this. That's the truth. And you know that's the fucking truth. And I'm here to tell you. I'm sorry. But don't take it personal. But it's the fucking truth.
Nothing but.
Mm.
No, you guys, thank
Anyway,
you guys for coming out and hanging out with us. Free entertainment. Free entertainment.
yeah, I'm sure everyone. How many people are in the chat? How many people we got here?
38, almost 40.
38 much 40. So we got some lurkers hanging around. We got some originals
Oh,
in the
yeah.
chat.
Yeah, well,
Some
people that came back.
people don't want to say anything, but they know it's the truth. They just are sitting back and listening. I get it, guys. I get you guys sitting back and listening and not saying anything. I get it.
You know he's listening.
No, he's probably in bed right now.
Him and
He's
little
probably in
Mike
bed right.
holding hands.
He's not. He's
Sitting
probably
on
not in
each
bed.
other's
He's rolling
lap.
around and he can't sleep because he's probably listening to this stream right now and he can't sleep. He's probably not going to sleep for another 3-4 hours. He'll probably get about 2 hours sleep, wake up with big bags under his eyes, get up in the morning and abuse the kids and tell them, why are you eating so much fucking rice? Why isn't the buggy recharged?
Who ate my blueberries?
Yeah, who ate my blueberries? Why is there no eggs? You know, it's the same shit, rhetoric shit.
Who's drinking my tea? Oh,
Those
shit.
kids hate living in that house with him. They can't
Oh,
wait till
you
he gets
know. That's why they don't come visit. And he's saying that Gilda's daughter went to Japan and sent everybody gifts. He didn't buy no gifts. She went to the store and picked up that stuff.
Well, like, I don't know. It's like he didn't go to Cebu with his missus because he just doesn't like
Well, yeah,
traveling.
because he has,
He's
he's
going to have to
afraid.
get used to it, especially if he's in Thailand or Vietnam. Just remember, Frankie boy, you're gonna have to do a little fucking visa run every couple of months, mate. It's gonna be very uncomfortable. You're gonna jump on that bus for about 8 hours and go up to the border. It's gonna be uncomfortable for you. It's gonna cost you $150 a month. So that leaves you down to fucking 1,250. Plus, you got to support the household and feed those little brat kids of yours back there, or Gilda's kids. You got to fucking pay for their rice, their school fees, their clothes, and all the rest of it. You got to feed them. Plus, you got to send Gilda money too as well. Plus, you got to feed yourself and live in another
Plus
country.
your
Things are going to
diapers.
get very tough for you. Things are going to start getting tough. This is the truth. I hope you got your stuff in order. Nothing personal. I just hope you got your stuff in order. The bank balance is getting low. Plus, you're running two other court cases at the same time. Jesus Christ, and you're not even going to be there. It's hard work, Frank. You want to do this at 70 fucking plus years old? Is this what you signed up for? To prove what? To prove what, Frank? You're never
Because
going to see
nobody
your money from
acknowledges
Barry.
anything that he does.
You're never going to see the money from Barry.
Yeah, you're probably going to have a stroke soon. Karma's coming for you, buddy. Karma's coming for you.
It's just shocking. It's just so sad to see.
Free entertainment.
You know what makes me wonder too as well, right? Frank is the same age as my mother, and my mother doesn't behave like that. You know what I mean? It's just
She's not senile.
You know, my mother's the same age as Frank, and my mother's actually heard Frank, and she goes, "What's wrong with this guy? He's a fucking idiot." That's what she said.
show her a picture of him. She'll start laughing.
Well, I've just let her hear it, and she's just like, "How old is he?" And I said, "Same age as you, Mum." He goes, "Oh my god." You know, she's shocked. Why is this man doing this? You know?
Having a drink, uncensored.
Anyway, I better go off now. That's enough about Frank and everything else. All the fucking losers in this fucking community. I appreciate everyone coming in, and thank you everyone for coming in and actually enlightening us about the girls that we forgot about and putting in the
Oh
chat there.
man,
Because we all
there's
do
so many
remember,
people that he screwed over.
and they were very well in doing that too as well. Because I do remember every single fucking one of them, and everyone else does too as well. Make no fucking mistake about that. All right, well, I'm going to jump off though, Kevin.
All right, my friend. Thank you for coming out and hanging out with us. Thank you for giving us entertainment.
It's all entertainment, but it's truth too as well. All right.
Oh, I know that. All right, my friend. Thank you guys for coming out. Thanks for hanging out with us. Had another good show. Another good show. I'm just surprised old Frankie boy never come up and helped us out. Tell us what's going on. I know he's going to have a show real fast to rebuttal. Because that's what he does. Stay tough. All right, Captain Billy Jack, thank you for coming out. I'd like to thank everybody for coming out and hanging out with us. Had another very good show. A lot of people. We got 38 people in the house right now. Frank, how come you don't have these many people watching your show? That's what I don't understand. And you too, little Mike. Marcy. Hello, Marcy. All right, you guys. again, another good show. Thank you guys for coming out. Thanks for hanging out with us. Eat, drink, and be merry. But tomorrow, live life to the fullest, because you never know what's going to happen to you overnight. All right, you guys. I'd like to thank CW for coming up. I also like to thank Real Deal Jay for hanging out with us. It is never boring here, you guys. Never boring. All right, you guys. I'll talk to you all. What is today? Oh, today's only Wednesday. Damn. Oh, I had 2 shows today. Make the day just go by real fast. All right, you guys. Be safe. Be happy. Don't let the crazy people get you. Okay? Don't let them put you down. Don't let them make you overstress. Don't forget, only entertainment. All right, you guys. Thank you guys for coming by. Have a good rest of the week. Talk to you all later. Captain Billy Jack, have a good night, my friend.